episode, is it 18? 18. Well, as you all know, as you may have known, as you will start to know if this is your first interview, we honestly have probably like an amazing lineup. Like I'm looking at it, I'm looking at like Hot 97 type lineup. You know what I'm saying? Like the amount of people that we've had come on the show and really like give it to us like from the streets, like from the ground, like really how to like make it in a specific industry, right? Like whether you're trying to break into Afro beats like Gelato or ENJ, or whether you're trying to be multifaceted like KJ's my name, right? Or even get into sort of industries and where someone may not even know how to get into that industry, like with interior design and decorating like Aaron Avenue, or esthetician like products, or skincare products like Zaria, and all these different things. Like we're really putting on quite a banger of like interviews. And honestly, I don't know why 20 is just something that like we're looking forward to, or like the number 20 is really something I'm looking forward to, but it's quite insane how we've come so far and we just have so much farther to go, right? So come 7, I'm gonna get my guy in here because we never really had a person in this industry, in this specific industry, on this show before. Like we've done music artists, we've done, creative direction, in terms of like, curating music artists or curating art in itself, but we never really had a DJ on the scene, right? Like we never really had someone that can really tell us what it's like to be a vibe curator, as we like to call them. So I got my water, as always, ice, major amounts of ice. If you want to get me water, just understand that I love ice. So got my water, got my ice, and come 7 p.m. we just go kick it, right? Couple of nonsense in this last minute before we get our guy on here. Well, then I was at that. We definitely know the Bossy brunch is happening May 22nd. Shout out to Kajani Brown, right, for becoming the first Black woman Supreme Court Justice. Other announcements. I think that. Oh, we just saw the Aries pants that Tiana showed us. So definitely go to her page and check those out. Really, she just was featured in the Spring Press Fashion Show at Howard as well. And just honestly, like just the amount of people that we have on the show coming and doing amazing things is just quite phenomenal. So without further ado, it's 7 o'clock. Let me get the window open. Make sure everything is technologically sound. Phone falling and everything. I think after episode 20, when we get into, I like things in season. So season 2, we're gonna get a new tripod because my phone likes to fall on this thing. But let's see if we can get our guy in here.
Yo. Okay.
Did you hear me?
Yeah, I hear you. What's up?
Yeah, my phone definitely was connected to the bathroom speaker before I was able to get on here. My bad. But I want to make sure you can hear me and everything.
Yeah, I hear you.
All right, cool. So for all the people coming in and for all the people that are watching it live, before we even get into, like, Zion, how you doing on Sunday? How you doing on this Sunday right now?
I'm chilling. I'm Gucci.
It's good. I like Sundays. Sundays are a very good time. I like doing interviews on Sundays because people are chilling. You know what I'm saying? People are just vibing, getting themselves ready for the week. So it's a really good time where you sit down and reflect. You know what I'm saying? But for all the people getting onto the live, Welcome to another episode of Kicking It with Kachi, powered by the DC Voice, where every Sunday at 7 p.m. Eastern Time, 4 p.m. Pacific Time, we highlight entrepreneur, a mogul, a visionary, or just a really dope individual of color that's really taking the industry by storm. And tonight, we have the pleasure to kick it with the one, the only ZJ Starr.
And thank you for having me, man.
Of course.
Shout out to
So,
everybody tuning in too.
you said who?
Shout out to everybody that's tuned in.
Of course. And
Yeah,
I see you got a lot of big fans coming in. You know, you got the G2R movement. We're definitely going to talk about that as well as we get into the interview. But before we even get into, the ZJ Starr, right? Tell me a little bit about Zion, right? And how you kind of made this transition into becoming a DJ.
I mean, so like first, it started off like me just listening to music. You feel me? My brothers and sisters, well, my brother and sisters, because I only got one brother. You feel me? Like they always listen to all types of music. You feel me? And they was older than me, so they left early, going to parties and shit. So I wanted to listen to what they was listening to. So I got
Right.
into them. So I was like, "Where is this? What they listening to?" Like, nah.
Hmm.
So then at first I started playing music from my P3, right? So I'm playing music, brought that shit outside in the backyard. It's a party, cookout, playing music. And I was like, nah, I gotta get a laptop. Got a laptop. Transition from there. Boom, got virtual DJ. Transition from there. Serato DJ was up. I was like, all right, nah. Then, you feel me? I did a backyard party for my friend, and it just went up from there. Like, I just kept going. I ain't stopped. Word.
So
When
is
I'm
there
like,
is there work you have to do to become like a good DJ? Because I feel like people be like, oh, I can play music for like, pre-gaming with my friends or I listen to good music, right? But I feel like in being a DJ, it's a lot bigger than just playing music that you like, right? So is there
yeah,
research you have to get into or like work you had to actually really get into and really studying to really become like a seasoned DJ?
I'm Bronx. It's a whole bunch of different cultures. Tunes. So
Hold on, it's breaking up just a little bit.
good.
Hold on. It was breaking up. It was breaking up. All right. I think I got you now. It was breaking up a little bit
Yeah.
when you started
You
your
get
answer.
you Gucci now?
Yeah, I think it's better now. Yeah.
All right. So where else? What?
Hold on. It's still breaking up. Is it breaking up on your end? Am I breaking up? Hmm. What's going on? Let's see. Let's give it some time. Let's see. All right, let's try. Maybe.
You Gucci now?
I think so. Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
What was the question you had asked me again?
I was saying, yeah, like what work did you have to in terms of like becoming a good DJ, right? Because a lot of people definitely feel as if, they can, if you just play music at your pregame or play music in the car with your friends, oh, I could be a DJ. But I really feel like it's deeper than just playing a vibe, right? So what can you speak to us about the research you had to go into, the work you had to go into to actually become a good DJ?
All right. So first, like being from the Bronx, it's a whole bunch of different cultures, right? So it's different genres I had to listen to at first, and like put it all together to like for different events. So like you have to make your own playlist and be ready, like shit
Yeah.
like that. And what I was about to say, I was gonna say, um, I went to a lot of different schools, so knowing like learning all of that from different genres, different cultures, that made me want to see like, okay, this is how this event's gonna turn out. Like they're gonna have a different outlook. Like I just got more in tune with it. You know what I'm saying? Like
Hmm.
also You had said, wait, can you repeat that last part you had said?
I'll say like what sort of research or what sort of work do you have to do in sort of like growing yourself as like a
Yeah,
professional DJ? Yeah.
yeah. Watching the crowd, right? The
Yeah.
crowd is always the crowd is always one thing. Like seeing how they react. Like if you throw on a regular song and they don't react to it, like there's no point. Like you know what I mean?
Hmm.
Like you just gotta be consistent with your shit.
Exactly. And I feel like, is there a barrier? Because coming from New York City, like you said, like we have the dance hall, right, with the Caribbean influence. We have the Afro beats, the African influence. We got reggaeton and dembow and all the Latinx music and all that stuff. Is there a barrier coming where you're from, being Caribbean, being black, with tapping into genres that may be, languages or cultures that you're not really like growing up with or as familiar with,
I mean, nah, it's good because you get to learn. Like
Hmm.
at the same time, like everybody gets
Right.
to, and it's cool. Like I don't got no problem with it.
So what sort of things do you wish like someone told you in like growing your brand as a DJ as you were coming onto the scene?
Um, make sure you get music from another DJ. You feel me? Because I started from scratch. You feel me? A lot of
Yeah.
DJs they got music from other DJs. I never did that. You feel me?
What do
So
you mean by get music from other DJs?
like it will be like alright, because nobody just wakes up and just gets a laptop and say, oh, alright. If you do that, you wake up and get a laptop and say, oh, I'm a DJ, and you download a few songs. Alright, cool. But
Yeah. It's breaking up a little bit again. Let's let it work itself out. All right. I think you're good.
alright, we with you.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Alright, so like what I was saying, alright, you can't get other DJs get like hard drives from other DJs and have
Ah,
like
okay, okay.
a whole set like of millions of songs already. Like you feel me?
Oh, okay, okay.
I had to really grind for my shit. I had to really
Yeah,
do for my shit. I had to really search for my shit, download my shit.
yeah,
Like
yeah,
I
yeah.
had to hunt for my shit.
Right.
Yeah, it's not
So you
easy.
wish you kind of had someone that you like was older than you or like a little bit more in the game that you kind of like lean on to for the
Yeah,
technical aspect of like the game.
yeah,
Got
but
it.
it's cool though. For me,
So, but we see now, right, and doing all that work and doing all that heavy lifting and really like, um, just doing the groundwork that you were able to now move your business from New York to Atlanta, right? So let's discuss like what how that transition has been for you.
I mean, right now we ain't reached there yet, but it's in motion. You feel me? So,
Hmm.
like I can't really speak on that as right now, but we're gonna get there.
Right.
Get there. It's in
So
motion.
on the DJing side though, do you kind of have to adapt your style or adapt some music to cater to a crowd that's not, like New York where it has all different types of flavors and different types of culture?
Nah, I don't think I gotta change anything. I feel like what I got right now, they ready for
It's
it.
it's worldwide.
Yeah, worldwide, international.
So I know we probably can't talk about it now, but like I know DJing is something that people usually get into before they get into deeper types, like deeper into the music industry, like music production, composition, things like that. So is music production something that we also can expect to see from you within the near sometime in the future?
Oh yeah, it's going on right now as we speak.
Nice.
Yeah, we got a whole record label right now, man. Grind the Riches.
Okay,
For me,
okay.
that's not just a clothing brand. It's a lifestyle and it's a record label.
Hmm.
Yeah, we working.
So in
For me.
going to grind to
Shout out to
riches,
Kato. Yeah,
one more time.
shout out to Kato.
Hmm.
Yeah.
So going into grind to riches now, like how did that come to be? And like, do you feel like, like you said, like it's a label and a lifestyle, right? So what sort of message are you do you want to share with Grind to Riches?
Um, Ground of Riches. All right. So basically, I'm basically putting it to you like this. The dream. Basically, I'm saying like if you want it, you gotta really just get up and get like, and then you just chilling. You gotta get up and go grind for your shit. You can't just chill. You can't just lay back. You gotta get up and go
Mhm.
grind for your shit. That's a fact, baby.
Right.
Scorch. My boy ZJ working. Yeah.
So, in being a DJ, right, and then coming out with a clothing brand and also a record label now that we know what it as, do you feel like it was harder or easier to sort of push yourself into a different industry? Because I feel like a lot of people in the creatives, they're like, oh, I'm really good at doing hair, so I don't want to get into doing nails because people won't take me seriously as a nail artist and things of that nature. So, was it easier for you or was it hard for you?
I mean, I don't say it's easy, but at the same time, I want to build the label. So it's like
I want to
I'm
make sure that
learning.
we can hear you. Hold on, it's kind of breaking up again.
You get me?
Yeah, I can hear you. Yeah.
So it's basically two different things. So like I'm basically learning as I'm going. You know what I'm
Hmm.
saying? So the record label and the clothing line, that's two different things. Like for me, the clothing line is like we getting started, showing people what we doing, like Ron and Riches. Oh, they like who that? For me, then we got the music behind it. Oh, this is what the story.
Right.
Boom.
Right.
It's coming though.
Right.
Everybody go tune in. Ron and Riches.
So now that we like kind of like we're getting the platform, right? What sort of things can we expect this year or the next 2 years or whatever have you from ZJ Starr like Grind to Riches?
Wait, repeat that.
What sort of things can we expect from ZJ Starr and Grind to Riches this year in terms of the branding?
This year you're gonna see a lot of music videos, a lot of a lot of new faces. It's not gonna be just ZJ Starr. You feel me? Because it's a lot. It's a lot of. You feel me? It's a lot of
Right.
pain behind. We gonna tell our stories. You feel me? But it's coming. This summer.
This summer, this exact summer we about to be in effects.
This exact summer.
Uh-huh.
Yep.
Uh-huh. So like how do you feel now being like where you're from, being from the Bronx, coming, working on your craft solely, day in and day out, and now being in a position to sort of also give people an opportunity to grind at their passions and, you know, reap the fruits of their labor.
Wait, repeat that. You want me to give like say it again?
So what so speak to us about your perspective and like coming from the Bronx, grinding through your passion, and then now being in a position where you could also collaborate with other people and put them in a position as well to work on their craft and help you out as well as you helping them out.
I mean, I don't have no problem doing that. Like anybody, like if anybody feels free to working with me, like they're welcome. Like
Hmm.
that's really what it is. Like a lot of people have like their own opinions of how things gonna work, and I'm not really into like confusion. So if
Yeah.
anybody's like, you know what I'm saying?
The simplest thing is just to work together and just
Yeah,
shut
if you
up.
want to work
Right.
together, that's cool. If you want to work together, that's cool. But there's a lot of distractions out there, and I'm really not trying to get into any of that. So I'm just focused. Like,
Right. And then going into focus too, my last question before we get into our lightning round is how do you kind of find the balance between because you're a DJ, but you also have to sort of be professional, but your professional job is making sure everyone else gets to play. Right. So
mm,
how do you get that balance in where, okay, I got my professional life and then I have my private life. How do you find that balance of working day in, day out on your craft and then also making time for what you want to do?
I mean, I just I just add it to my day. Like I don't even pressure it. I just keep on going. Like I get like I'm like I'll wake up, download some new music, get some new music, run through some music, and like say I have a party, like say it's a Friday, I got a party in the night. I get busy from early, my playlist run through. I'm set. You feel me? So
Right.
I don't really pressure it. Like I just get straight to work. Like just get right to work. Like it's nothing. It's not really hard. Like the simple thing is just to work hard. Like if you
Yeah.
really want to get to it.
And I feel
Like
like a lot of people they always want like a grandiose answer. They want to like have like a real complicated answer. But a real simple thing is just do it. Like
do
just
it.
work hard and just
I'm
do
trying
it.
to explain it my best way, but it's
Right.
simple. Just do it.
So if you've been on my, if you've seen the show, seen interviews before, you know I like to do a lightning round at the end to sort of get a feel of like who we talking to, just so that people watching can also get a feel of who they're talking to as well, right? So just a few questions, just to pick your brain about a few things. All right.
Mm.
All right. So one, right, when you're doing a set, is there a song that you always have to play? Like like this is a song that you're in love with. You always gotta play this song, no matter where you at, whenever what set is going on.
Oh man, that's kind of hard. There's a lot of them.
All right, so let's say, all right, first, let's get different types of vibes. All right, so let's say you had like a Caribbean vibe. What's the one song you gotta play?
The one song I gotta play.
Yeah.
Shoot, I would just say Tingle. Nah, nah. Everyone falls in love. I always play that. Everyone
Okay,
falls in
okay. And
love.
then what if you got like an African vibe?
African vibe. I gotta play Burna Boy on the low.
You have
For
to. Okay, okay, okay. And then what if you got like a Spanish vibe?
Spanish vibe. La mala la mala la mala. Yeah, yeah.
All right,
Or
this one will be all right.
Suavemente.
If you had like at a white person party, you know, American party, as I should say it, I guess.
Party in the USA. Miley Cyrus. Thanks.
So, what are artists people may not think that you listen to if they don't know you?
Wait, say it again?
So, what are some artists that you listen to, but people may not know if they don't know you?
All right, number one, Kato. For me, that's one of the
Wow,
artists
okay.
on he we don't get everybody into him, man. He's coming up right now, man.
That's Kato with the Kaydo.
AAYTO. Everybody check him out on YouTube,
Okay,
Apple
okay.
Music, YTO. I got a song with him too. I do a little rapping too. We gonna
Okay, okay.
yeah.
You're
It's
definitely
on
gonna
some,
hit on the summertime, all right?
yeah.
So, what's your favorite type of event to spin for?
Um honestly, like a club scene. I mean,
Okay.
21 and up.
Okay, you know, nice little Friday night after everybody is unwinding and everything. Okay, okay. So what are some other, you already told us with Kato, but what are some other music artists that you would want to put us onto that we should definitely have on our radar?
Rady J.
Okay.
Yeah. Somebody send this loud to her right now. Rady J. Somebody send her
Ray DJ. All right.
RAYDY J. She gonna pop
Okay,
up.
okay. All right. Is there anybody else you want to put us onto?
Um, let's see. I mean, right now we got who else? We got Top. We got 242 Top.
242 time. Okay.
Baby Scorcher. He was just in the comments too.
Okay, okay.
Who else is up here?
Put the whole collective on.
Yeah. But I'm gonna come up right now. This is the summer.
So before we head out of here, what are 3 lessons that you want to share with us that we can learn from that you learned on your journey so far?
Wait, shout out to Rady. She just joined. But say
Nice.
it again.
So what are 3 lessons that you learned that you can share with us that you learned on your journey so far?
I mean, shoot. True. Oh, one thing from the label too, I made it the one of the statements. It said the dream is free, but the grind is sold separately. That's one.
Mm-hmm.
That's just one way. Dreams demand hustle is another one. But I got something right here. Hold on 1 second.
If you ain't cash, the
A
first one,
lot
the dreams are free, but
a
the
lot of
grind is
people,
sold separately.
yeah, a lot of people will tell you that you can't and you can still do it. See what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Like, I mean, that's I heard that a lot. Oh, you can't do this, but you prove them wrong.
Right, right. And I feel
Yeah,
like a lot of people definitely don't feel like DJing is like a clear cut path into getting to what you want to do because it's just like playing music at parties or whatever, or they just only see it as that. But it's so much bigger than just playing music at parties, right? So
yeah.
those are
You
definitely
can
so the first
you
one you
can't never.
said one
Oh,
more
my
time?
fault.
Yeah,
I was
one more
gonna say
time?
you can never be too comfortable. My fault.
Oh, got you. And that's another thing I learned as well. And being comfortable, you kind of stay where you want to be at. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah,
if you stayed comfortable, you probably would have stayed uh not even having a laptop, you know what I'm saying? Like just playing things off the radio. You
yeah,
feel me? So first one, grind. The dreams are free, but the grind is sold separately, right?
yeah,
They go tell you that you can't, even though you can, right? And never become comfortable. Never
yeah.
get comfortable. Wise words. Wise words. Is there anything else you want to leave us with before we head out of here?
I mean, we got some new music on the way. KYTO Kato. I mean, we gonna play it real quick. Turn up,
Are you gonna play? Yo, of course, play it. Of
okay?
course.
Yeah.
I love the exclusives.
Sad times?
Nah, matter of fact,
Sad times?
yeah, no, if you know you believe. Alright, so play it.
Sad times?
Yeah, play it again.
Ton of top. Yes.
Shout out to everybody tuning in, man. This is Kato Ray. Hold on. I remember same time we broke. Traveling late, but you know what time to go. Say we have my bed, feeling so cold. I just started up again. You know, I ain't had nowhere to go. Turn my 0 to a house, yeah. I was so way down, yeah, ain't even out. Ain't even all night, got my life on shut. Haters in the red dog, tell us what's next. Get up on my ear, I'm trying to cut these checks. Ain't want to believe that I live well, be right.
It's coming out this summer.
This summer,
Summer.
probably drop it this week.
I need that for the drop top drives. I'm not gonna lie.
I say that.
Needs that.
He in the stool right now working. That's why he not really in the comments right now. But
Hey, I love it. I love it. Working while you're working.
mm-hmm.
Feel me? But yo, thank you so much, DJ Starr. I'm gonna let you get back to work, working on making them hits, making them Grammy nominated hits one day, you know? And thank you for dropping everything you did about your journey, about how far you've come and how far you're about to go. And I already know you're gonna go even farther. Everyone that's tuning in, thank you guys for tuning in. You guys can watch this interview on the DC Voice, watch past interviews in the DC Voice, and follow the DC Voice for more updates. And make sure you guys follow at ZJ Starr 2 R's on Instagram to get his latest single and catch up with all he's about to drop this summer and everything thus far.
All right, thank you for having me. Shout out to everybody that's tuning in, man.
Of course. And definitely, we would love to hear that new single drop. Hopefully this week.
Yeah.
We can get that this week.
KYTO, man, YouTube.
Mm-hmm. All right,
Mm-hmm.
y'all. Y'all have a good night.
All right.